If you're wondering how new technology can make your life easier, we've got some answers for you this morning. From a countertop dishwasher to a robot that can give you massages. Okay. We're getting a look at some of this year's latest gadgets. The Consumer Technology Association's annual conference called CES kicks off today. Preparations have been made in Las Vegas, where the event will be in person and virtual this year. As COVID cases soared, big names like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and GM pulled out from in-person portions. CNET's editor-at-large, Brian Cooley, joins us right now. Good morning, Brian. How are you doing?
Good morning, Nate. I'm doing fine. I am not in Las Vegas. I'm one of those many people who decided to cover the show but not go to the show.
It's all right. You got the technology that will get you covered. So talk to me about these monitors that I'm hearing about that could change the way you work at home and watch TV.
Yeah, look at these. They're very enveloping. The idea here across the TV industry, these are being showed by LG, is that you'll have a monitor that is so large, yeah, look at that, and so curved under and above you that it's almost like a place more than just a device. You look down, you see the road, you look up, you see the trees, and of course you look forward and you have a Peloton-like view. This is part of the Pelotonization of so many products.
Brian, that is so cool looking. Also looks very big. Let's talk about the health aspect. I swear by the Apple Watch. I wear it every day. It gives me so much information. I know people wear Fitbits, but I'm hearing you have something there called a ring that can also monitor your health. How does that work?
Yeah, so there was a ring out a couple of years ago we talked about, Gail, that was a little on the pricey side called Oura. This is a new one from a company called Movano, not yet on the market. It's promised to be a lot less expensive, and yet still monitor all of those indications you see on the screen: activity, respiration, heart rate, or problems with your heart rhythm. And then in the future, potentially blood pressure and blood glucose. That remains kind of a holy grail still in the industry. The idea here is, unlike people like you, Gail, who adopted smartwatches early, a lot of people have got no health wearable on them at all. And we've got to get at least one health wearable on everybody in the next 10 years, because it's ridiculous that we only get our signals checked once a year at the doctor.
I know. I fell recently, and the watch started talking to me saying, you know, seems like you fell. Are you okay? And I was shocked. I go, yes, I'm fine. Don't call anybody. Don't call anybody. But how do you make sure that your health information is secure?
There are two main things here. First of all, many of these devices are covered by HIPAA, the federal law that secures your health data. If they connect to a doctor or connect to your health records, which many of these do now, that's not considered uncommon anymore. Or at the very least, when you set it up, make sure you take your time the first time and uncheck any boxes about data sharing that you're not comfortable with. A lot of folks blow through that.
All right, Brian, we are also hearing about what is being described as a human-like robot. I think we'll judge that when we see it. What can you tell us about this thing?
Yes, sit down for this one, Tony. It's a real seriously human-looking robot. This is called a Mika from a company called Engineered Arts, UK company. Yeah, look at that. So what they're saying is, look, we've made a lot of progress in AI, the intelligence that powers various robots that we've talked about over the years. But where's the progress in the physical sort of nuance of them? And that's what they're doing here, saying the physical nuance needs to be as good as the intelligence and that we're building into these. Otherwise, the whole sort of idea of it being convincing starts to fall apart. This is an extremely realistic looking device to be in front of. Now, it's not going to be coming to markets or homes anytime soon, but you can see where we're going.
Yeah, Brian.
What does it do? I don't know what it does.
Well, I want to get in on one particular robot that I know what it does. It doesn't look like a human being. It's a massage robot. We showed some video of it just at the top of the segment. There it is. What do we know about that, Brian?
We know what it does, right? This gives you a massage. This is either the best or the worst thing in the world of massage, depending on how you feel about a human massage therapist. Some people say, that's the best thing about it. I've got this person who's working out all these knots and kinks. Others say, I don't want to be mostly disrobed in front of anybody I don't know. So depending on where you fall on the massage experience spectrum, this could be great, or it could make absolutely no sense to you. And it's from a company that builds massage robots.
When it comes to robots, I feel like I've seen this in a movie before, and it didn't turn out good. But Brian Cooley, thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us.